got the more island feel to it. What do you think? You like it? Alright. Along with some studio lights, some colorful spinning wheels, and some podiums. It's a beautiful sound. Oh my lord, that is just... You have got to hand it to Nintendo. They did such a beautiful job on this game. Well, if it ain't Chief, real glad to see you here to help me celebrate, kiddo. Hello, Isabelle. Oh. (3/22), May 26, 2022. Hello, Isabelle. Oh, today's Bruce's birthday. That's right. Ooh. Definitely need to find him a present, or at least get him one. Well, welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons, ladies and gentlemen. And I certainly hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you're watching. And there's a good reason why I'm bringing you back. For those who may have missed the memo, last time I did not give you a tour of my house. There have been some updates, so I will definitely be sure to correct that this time. And there's also something else that I think you might be interested in, so we'll get to that. Now, getting my bonus daily miles, so certainly cannot forget about that. Now, I will say this, since the last taping, I finished paying off my final home loan. My home is all extended and it's all said and done, so that's a good thing. Now, of course, I mean, I could have more storage, but I have to pay $500,000 bells up front, and I used a lot of my bells to finish paying off the remainder of that big loan to pay off the rest of my house, which actually is right here, and I've actually changed it up a little bit so it doesn't have that falling apart look on the outside. Now it has the more island look with the bamboo and the beige look and so on and so forth. So it's got the more island feel to it. What do you think? You like it? Alright, so let's go inside since we're here. Okay, this is my official tour. Now, of course, here's my living room, and right here is my workshop, and that's where I do build more tools in case they ever break, which they have done in the past, and they still do from time to time. And, of course, my drum set, and back there's a one-up mushroom, and over here is a plasma ball, a giant lava lamp next to my bed, and you don't see record players anymore today. I mean, you just have the electronic MP3 players that actually play your music, and of course, you can also do it on your phone too. So, that said, and then right here's a spinning green shell, and some laundry, and of course a washing machine, and of course you can see some plaques right up there, and I got those last year from the stamp rally at the museum, which I'll probably get to in just a few minutes considering it's that time of year. So since I'm right here, we'll continue on through here, and I'll show you around just a little bit more. So, it's a little bit of an office area almost. I have a TV up here along with some desks and my laptop and phone. A rotary phone, I should say. Another classic. And the wall and the floor underwater. You can call me Captain Nemo if you like, but only while we're in here, okay? And of course, there's an underwater block, but yes, Mario can get blocks underwater. You've seen that before in previous Mario games, which I hope to play on this channel very soon. Very, very soon. And past that, we'll go up here. We'll go to the north room. And this north room right here, it's kind of nondescript just a little bit. I mean, you got the red tile wall right up there, along with a fossil poster and a cat tree and a diner clock and a egg clock and just other couple knickknacks and everything like that. And then there's this cake right here on top of the safe. That cake was actually the first year anniversary that Animal Crossing New Horizons had come out on the Nintendo Switch. And honestly, this game could not have come out at a better time because this game was released right at the time we got seriously hit with COVID-19, and so we had to do something to try and stay in contact with our friends, of course, besides being through phones and everything like that. And one celebrity, I think, actually credited Animal Crossing New Horizons to help stay in contact with her sister. And that is something I can appreciate. Family's important, so of course I wouldn't know that myself. So we'll come in here. Now I will tell you something right here. This is a little bit nondescript almost, because this is where my kitchen used to be. And you can see that it's kind of less now, because quite frankly, well, there's an ice cream bar right there, and then still a stove and a freezer and mixer and so on and so forth and everything. But what was going on with the kitchen? I'll show you what I was doing with the kitchen. Walking into the wall there. Gotta mind the Joy-Con. I'm moving the kitchen right upstairs. I just recently got this table, and I just need to go ahead and get some chairs, and it'll be a dining area too. And right up here, yes, a blue smoke machine. Can one believe it? Well, that is something. And of course, a Brewster jar right there, and a water water dispenser. You've seen that quite a lot back in the past, I'm sure. Along with the refrigerator and a display stand displaying a fire flower, and right there's a clay furnace and another stove of mine. And right here is a siphon. I mean, I'm looking at it right there, right next to my fire. Now that siphon I actually got as a gift from Brewster, because I had pretty much gotten coffee from him almost all the time. And sometimes he occasionally gives you some gifts like do-it-yourself recipes and other things. The siphon there was one of his, well, actually, is that really a siphon? Let me take a look. It's gotta be... Yes, it is a siphon. Because, I mean, I kind of got confused with the boiling water down there at the bottom, but because I always thought the siphon you could like pour stuff in the bottom and that sort of thing. You get what I'm saying. But besides that, there's a little kitchen area right here, and a knick-knack stand for pots and pans and so on and so forth. So, and of course a drawing board over there. That would be better if it had a menu on it or something. Just me, though. And finally, we'll go to my basement. Trust me, my basement's safe. No bats in the cave, I promise. Instead, you guys just might like this. Now, it's not fully complete, but if you look real closely, you got a television camera along with some studio lights, some colorful spinning wheels, and some podiums. What does that tell you? Now, ladies and gentlemen, I've said this before. You know me as a game show fan, and of course I know people know me for that, and they keep saying, Michael, are you ever going to do any more projects and so on and so forth? And I've said no. Those times have come and gone. I'd rather much game now, because that was my roots when I started here on YouTube back in 2007 or so. But I have to be 100% completely honest with you, because I do still have that game show fan in me. I'm actually turning my basement into a game show studio, which I think is quite cool. Now back here there is a number wheel, and so yeah, I mean you got the 8 spaces there. Now each wheel has 8 spaces, and of course this is a 50-50 wheel. I mean if I stop it right here, come on. Yeah, because you can see just the diamonds and the red and the black and so on and so forth. Put that in motion again. And of course this one, if I stop it there, you can notice that that is the fruits of Animal Crossing. See, you got the pear, the cherries, the orange, and a fish? Fish is not a fruit. But and also a leaf and an apple and a bell and course, bells being the currency of Animal Crossing, and peaches. Yeah, so still a work in progress, but it's all looking pretty good. And of course, there's one contestant party right there. I'm looking for another. That way I can put one right here where I'm standing, and then maybe change the wallpaper on my wall just a little bit, and Bob's your uncle. So that's pretty much, that's what it all boils down to. Pretty nice, huh? That said, the tour of my house is now done. Okay. So, the last time I had turnips, which were at the time of recording, I unfortunately sold them for less than what I purchased them for. This past week, I already sold my turnips. I kind of did some at the right time, but had I waited one more day, I would have sold them at an even better time, because I bought them for like 92, 96 bells, somewhere around that range, and then I sold them for 124 bells. Had I waited one more day, over 560 bells per turnip. Oh, I would have been one rich person at that time, but not the case. That's the thing with the stock market. So, okay, let's go ahead and sell. Wood-burning stove, striped tank, stego torso, parasol skull, and the art plaque, and fossil plaque, and bug plaque, and fish plaque, and clumps of weeds. What am I doing selling those? Bells. Not that I'm greedy or anything, but also at the same time there are some things I just don't need. And of course I got the 4 plaques already, but I mean there are some cases where I don't need 2 of everything. So, and 18,745 bells sold. So, okay, my Nook Miles has gone off. Earn bells by selling items. Yes, sirree. Okay, that said, now I told you about the stamp rally. That's going on at this time, as a matter of fact. So let's go straight to the museum, which is practically around the corner from the Nook's Cranny. So we'll go there. Hey, Blathers, wake up! Ooh! Oh dear, pardon me. Why, hello, Michael. Welcome to the Tilldawg Museum. You know, we are still hosting the stamp rally today as well. Of course, there's still fun to be had even if you've already completed the stamp rally, which I have. The stamp stations moved each day. Excuse me, let me try that again. The stamp stations move each day, you see. Not moved, but move. That way the rally remains a fresh challenge even for those who've already given it a go. Alas, the mementos do remain the same. You can win additional copies by playing each new day. So it's quite a hoot. Do give it a try. Now, of course, you have to talk to Blathers before you do any, and before you go to any stations. So now, of course, we'll start in the bug section of the museum. But now, of course, you'll see 3 stations in each area of the museum. The thing is, you have to talk to Blathers first before you do anything. And of course, the stamp rally goes from May 18th, I do believe, all the way to the end of May. So that's the point. Now, the cicadas, and there's a stamp station right there. Singing Forest. If you listen closely, you can hear a faint hum. It's a beautiful sound. That is a really beautiful sound. Singing Forest. Okay, now, Bug Farms, Dragonfly Bridge. Those are the other 2. Let's go down these stairs and go up here. I think another station is up here somewhere, if I'm thinking on it correctly. Or maybe not. Oh, it's up here, I beg your pardon. Here's Dragonfly Bridge. The reason you can see so many dragonflies near water is because that's where they lay their eggs. Did you know that? You learn something new every day, you really do. Okay. Now, of course, over here is the giant tree. Now, the sap right there, you can, and the giant bugs that you collect and donate to the museum, they can gather on the tree, but it's at night. So, we'll go up this way. It's so peaceful in here sometimes, it really is. Now, Bug Farms, I believe, was the last one. The question is, where is that station? Scorpion. Dung beetle. Oh, that's the dung beetle. Okay, so the scorpion and the dung beetle share the same cage together. And here's the last station right here, Bug Farms. It's like I'm part of a bug community. Hi, bugs! Of course, sometimes when I say bugs, you think I'm talking about Bugs Bunny, right? Not in this case, unfortunately. Sorry, Mr. Bunny. Okay. And then down this way, just to get that section out of the way. This is another good one. Oh! Well, not just the butterflies, but I got a neighbor here. Audie. Hi, Michael. What a coinky doink. Running into you here. Or was it coinky dink? That's a tongue twister and a half right there. The butterflies keep staring at me like they recognize my face. This must be what it's like to be famous. I tend to agree with you on that. It's so beautiful in here. It's so beautiful. I mean, especially with the butterflies and everything. It can be so calm and relaxing. Okay, so that finishes this section off completely. And of course, those bugs over there on the tree that are doing all the singing, those are cicadas. Okay. So now let's go down the stairs to the fossil section of the museum. There's a stamp station right there already. Mollusks and arthropods. No backbone, but still tough, I bet. I'll say yes on that. Okay, and now aquatic reptiles and petrosaurs. Or is it pterosaurs? Pterosaurs, something around there. Something around there. Could it really be that simple? Aquatic reptiles. They should call this display Not Dinosaurs, Chapter 1. Maybe. And pterosaurs. Yeah, pterodactyl. Yes, pterodactyl, pterosaurs. Yeah. Okay. They should call this display Not Dinosaurs, Chapter 2. I think the descriptions could be just a little bit better, but I don't know. You be the judge. All right. Collected all the fossil stamps. So all the bugs, all the fossils, 2 down, 2 to go. Next section, I got an idea. Okay. Like I said, I can only record up to 12 minutes a clip. That's my challenge on my Canon Rebel T5. That's the camera that I record with. Okay, let's see where the stations are in the fish section of the library today. 2 in here. The pond. I feel like these guys are little aquatic athletes. Go team! The pond, big river, and the abyss. Oh, I know where that is. Here's the big river station. Some rivers are deep and wide, and long. Could I be the next Burton Richardson introducing Arsenio Hall? Some of you might be too young to remember that, but in the late 80s to early 90s, Arsenio Hall had a late-night talk show. Burton Richardson was the host, and man, the way he introduced Arsenio was amazing. What lungs Burton Richardson had. And of course, you know him as a game show announcer. He's announced Russian roulette, substituted for Rod Roddy on Price is Right, and did many more. And he also announced the new Price is Right with Doug Davidson, which met its fate with the O.J. Simpson trial. Yeah, so I would know. Now, the abyss is right down here. Oh my goodness. So, here's the station. Come on. How far down are we? Must have exceeded like 5,000 feet. We are deeper now than man has ever been before. That's a quote from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, the film from 1954. It was James Mason who portrayed Captain Nemo in that film. And he did a very good job. Oh my goodness, look at that. In fact, I'll take you down right here. Those who may not have seen this before, this is truly amazing. The way those fish swim around in a circle, but then you got the sharks right there, and oh my lord, that is just... You have got to hand it to Nintendo. They did such a beautiful job on this game. Seriously. I am not kidding around. Absolutely, positively wonderful. There's just something about these areas that are just so relaxing and so on and so forth. And yeah, and of course you got that glitch right up there because you can see like a table or storage table right there, but then when you walk up, it's not there anymore. But then when you get up here, you got the coral reef, and there is a station here sometimes which I've gotten a stamp from. Like Blather said, he always changes the stations around every single day. So, wow. But you know, sometimes you just find yourself at peace with these museums, and I truly believe you should go to your local museum and just go around and enjoy the history for a little bit. So got the bugs, got the fossils, got the fish, need the art. And of course, as you know, the art exhibit is right up here. I know I would call it a section, but however you want to put it. Sculpture exhibit. They look so real. Like they could come to life and start moving at any moment. There's the sculpture exhibit. Baroque and art from the East. So still two more statues to find. I know one of them is the Wolf Mother. I almost got one at one point, but I realized it was a fake. And the fake one in this game, the wolf has the tongue sticking on it. So, gotta watch out for the fakes. And of course, there's one more right there somewhere. And then right up here, there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's a station right there. Art from the East. Art from Asia always has such a unique and compelling beauty. I tend to agree with that. Now the Baroque gallery is all that's left. So, let me just count. I was counting up there. Where was I? Was that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the two missing statues. That's 7. Then 8. 9. 10. Station's right up there. The stamp station is right there. So, Yes, I still need 10 more art pieces. I think Kamehameha goes right there. I was visiting another friend not too long ago, and she's got a couple other things that I don't have yet, and Kamehameha goes right there. So let's get the last stamp. The Baroque Gallery. And remember, friends, if it ain't Baroque, don't fix it. Thank you, Cogsworth. Art in the 17th century sure was fascinating. There was always so much to say about every piece. I agree with that. I've collected all the art stamps. So, there's the blue boy and so on and so forth. So, and of course, the Olmec statue. Not the same one you saw from Legends of the Hidden Temple, so, but still pretty good to say the least, so. Getting close to finishing the art exhibit though. The fossil exhibit's done, but not the fish and not the bugs. Because everything else has become so common, it's tough to find everything. Alright, Blathers, let's turn our stuff in. Is that a set of stamps I see? Woohoo! It's several, in fact. Jolly good. Now to mark your hard work and aptly named completion stamp. Let's see. Starting with the fish. With that, you finish the stamp rally in the fish gallery. Whoo! I say, whoo! Look at you. I say, did you happen to take any photographs of your quest? Your Nook phone takes marvelous photos, and the fish rooms make an elegant backdrop to be sure. And without any further ado, here is the memento I promised you. I present to you your very own fish plaque. Now to the bugs. For daring to enter their fearsome presence, I give to you another completion stamp. You finished the stamp rally in the bug exhibit. By my beak, what a showing! Your willingness to explore the bug rooms with such gusto is admirable. I myself find it lingering there quite impossible. Ooh. And without any further ado, here is the memento I promised you. I present to you your very own bug plaque. And now the fossils. For uncovering their ancient mysteries, I grant you this completion stamp. Bravo! Very well done. You finished the stamp rally in the fossil gallery. As the host of these rallies, it pleases me to my pen feathers to see you so frolic amid the fossils so. The views you get as you stand upon the circles on the floor are always such a sight. And the tree of life on the floor, which charts the path of evolution, it never fails to tickle my talents. I do hope you took a moment to appreciate it all. If you didn't, then I hope you will. That's a really good addition, if you ask me. And without any further ado, here is the memento I promised you. I present to you your very own fossil plaque. What else? Oh yes, the art exhibit. I am pleased to present you with this artfully composed completion stamp. There! It pleases me to report that the stamp rally for the art gallery is finished. You've done this owl proud. Of course, there is so much more than just art on display in that gallery. Hoot hoot! It's true. To look at art is to look into the mind of the artist, their culture, and its history. Art can teach us so much. Good. Of course, while it is true that the occasional forgery finds itself in circulation, which is truly reprehensible. Oh, it is reprehensible, I agree. Each and every piece on display in our museum was expertly appraised and confirmed to be genuine. So please, I encourage you to peruse our gallery to your heart's content. It will not lead you astray. And without any further ado, here is the memento I promised you. I present to you your very own art plaque. Hoot, and what? You collected all the stamps available today? To think you've enjoyed the stamp rally to such a degree, I can't help but puff my feathers with pride. We'll be holding a stamp rally every day until May 31st. We even change the stamp stations each day. If you'd like to earn more of those same mementos, I will look forward to seeing you again. Thank you so much for celebrating International Museum Day with us and taking part in our stamp rally. Sharing the wonders and knowledge of our museum has to offer never fails to make this owl smile. Hoot hoot! I have to agree. I have to agree. So do I have bells? Yes, I got bells. Now that the stamp rally's done, one more thing to do while we're here. Let's have a cup of coffee. Why not? Come on. Was hoping I'd see you today. Care for some coffee? It's 200 bells a cup. Please. Sure. By the way, I do understand that screen does get dark when that little window pops up when you're in here. I mean, I'm really sorry about that, but that's the way the camera is. So, hopefully, capture card that'll come in the near future. I brewed this cup especially for you. Drink up. Ooh, I'll do just that. Brewster's in good company. He really is. Yowza! Drink it while it's hot. That's when it's at its freshest. Even if you're down in the dumps, a good cup of coffee will certainly lift your spirits. Cool. Thank you very much. Always a pleasure, Brewster. Always a pleasure. And no gifts today, so... I mean, he's only done it spedorically, so... And I saw a little notification there, so... Ah, yes. Visit the Roost for a coffee break. Okay, what's going on here? That's one smartphone. Nothing makes a smartphone manufacturer happier than a user who gets the most out of the device. At least that's how Nook Incorporated feels about the Nook phone, so we're giving you miles just for using your phone. Digital age child. And 1,000 miles to boot, and I've now got more than 132,780 bells to be, not bells, but miles. Okay. So let's go back to my house right now. Because today is Bruce's birthday, at the time of this recording, of course. So, in between taping sessions, I actually took a moment to look up information on Funky and look for the recommended gifts for villagers. And since today is... Yes! 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 Just the gift I was looking for. So I don't have to go spending any money at the Able sisters. Nothing against their business, of course. And I was looking there on the map. Okay, look, I'm going to stop right here for just a second. I mean, just stop where I am. And you can see the map there on the bottom, and you can see where I'm located, as well as the beach and where the airport and the plaza, and as well as everything else is, along with the villagers' houses and so on and so forth. I was trying to see, I mean, since it was only mentioned today that that Bruce's birthday was mentioned at the open, I didn't know if Fred was in town, and looking at the map, he's not. So... Tiger beetle. That's easy. I pounced first. But it's a little more trickier to net the scorpion and or the tarantula. You gotta go in really, really slow, because if you're not careful enough, they'll get you. And of course, if they get you, you'll faint and you'll wake up right in front of your house. Let me see here. Oh, and... Oh no. There's the vegetables up there, but they weren't watered. Oh. You know, I've paid off my loan anyway, so it's okay. For now, it's okay. But here's Bruce's house. Let's go say hi to the birthday boy. Well, if it ain't Chief, real glad to see you here to help me celebrate, kiddo. And of course, Rowan, last time you saw Rowan, he fell sick, but I came to the rescue. Way to be here, Michael. I was hoping you'd show up. Today is Bruce's day. Let's make this a party to remember. Yes, let's make it a party to remember. Oh man, what a feeling it is. What a feeling it is. Makes me real happy to be spending my birthday with good pals like you. And I'm already getting some great gifts. Something tells me you'll do them all one better though. Maybe so. Maybe with this after-school jacket. An after-school jacket? This is a quality product. You've got good taste. Sure, I'm grateful for your gift. I know how miserable shopping can be too. Thanks, kiddo. I'm glad I had it saved just in case. Oh, absolutely amazing. Oh, wrong button. 200 Nook Miles for talking to my neighbors. And so, sell a hot item for a fortune, sell shells and chop wood for double the Nook Miles. Oh man. Well, I'd love to stay and party, but I got other things to do, of course, so. Hey now, wait up there, kiddo. I'm not letting you sneak out of here. At least before I can say some stuff. Means a lot that you were here, Chief. Thanks for helping make this a great party. You're welcome, Bruce. Happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday to him. That's amazing. And I certainly hope he enjoys that after-school jacket. Funky did suggest it. So... well, I would take the pipe, but since I'm right here, I feel so bad that I wasn't looking after the veg and everything, but you can see which do grow here, so let's go ahead and harvest them. At least you can see what grows here, so, because I just picked some white pumpkins and now I'm getting some green pumpkins. And then after that are orange pumpkins. Well, I beg your pardon, those are yellow pumpkins. Excuse me. They almost looked orange, actually. And then here's some sugar cane, which you can use to make sugar. And then you got some wheat, which I think you can use to make flour. Okay, here are the orange pumpkins right here. Like I said, the yellow pumpkins did look a little orange on the screen. That's why that's how I got them mixed up, and I do apologize, so. And then, of course, the row right below them, here are the potatoes. I had just picked up a carrot there. Grasshopper. Curious. Wait, no, wait. Do I have enough room? Yes, I have enough room. The tomatoes. Yep. That's what it, and that's how it all boils down right there. And by the way, I did add something else. A balloon was just conveniently flying over, as it usually does all the time, and inside the present was this little beach lounger right here. So all I need now is a friend, and can just relax on the beach right there. So, well, of course, sometimes I don't mind being alone sometimes, but of course, life is better with a friend. So, I know I referenced COVID earlier in this video, and one thing for sure, it really did test us, especially our mental health. We need our friends. Life is much better with friends. That's what I advocate for. And nothing else has really changed around here on Tilldawg Island. Although, one thing that has actually changed, I actually have gotten the flowers from this area, and up here I haven't really made any changes. I haven't made any serious changes, but I have taken care of some of the flowers around here, and quite basically what I'm doing, I'm actually removing the flowers and trying to think about what else I could try and put around here. So, because right now, I mean, there's just too many flowers. Ooh, a honeybee. We just gotta pollinate the flowers. But, I mean, yeah, I'll still have some flowers around, so... Oh! Didn't realize the clock was getting low. Only had about 20 more seconds, that's why I went, ooh! So, but yeah, there's still a lot more flowers around here. I'm just trying to go one section at a time. And then as soon as I'm done with that, I will come up here and focus on these flowers right up here. I actually might consider moving the, sorry there, little bug. It might have been a ladybug. I might move the binoculars or the viewing telescope from over there to somewhere up here, because there's a really good glimpse of over yonder. Ah, there's Mark. He's playing Mario Party Superstars, and I think I do need to talk about that, as a matter of fact. So, not much has changed. Now, there was a stage front on the south part of my island, and of course there was a bonfire here. I have moved those two in particular. So now the stage front is right here, and the bonfire, by the way, I got the tea party ride name confused from Disney World last time. It was the Mad Tea Party, not the Boston Tea Party. Of course, you know in history the Boston Tea Party, which was what the Americans used in order to protest the Tea Act and everything like that, when Britain was taxing everybody. So, oh, Chip's in town! Chip's in town. Okay, well, real fast, before I get to him. Right here is where the bonfire was moved. Now that's where the stage front was as well, so all good. Now, let's go say hi to Chip. I love those fountains. And there's Coach, he's getting some air. Let's see what Chip's up to. Now, of course, those may know Chip as a fishista. If that's how you pronounce it. It's CJ. I got the name confused from New Leaf. CJ here, coming at you, well, it's more like standing by you, I guess. Yep. Anyway, ever since I started doing my Seasports challenges, I've been trending in a huge way. It's so slick, each time someone navigates a challenge, I offer to buy up their fish. I even pay premium. I only offer to buy after a challenge, though. Keeps it interesting. Yep. But everyone's aboard. I get way fresh fish for my live stream, and the lucky angler gets showered with bells. So, how about a challenge, Seasports style? Right now, win and I'll make it rain. I'll talk you up on my stream. Plus my partner's into making slick collectibles if you want one. He's so talented. Nyah, nyah. You ever get the feeling he could have been inspired by Curly from the Three Stooges? Got a Seasports challenge? You got it, chum. Time to dive in and school this challenge. Yep. Today is freestyle day, so show us what you got. Just catch whatever's out there, but do it 5 times in a row. Or if any fish slip off your hook, that'll break your streak. For real. Now go catch 5 fish in a row. Yep. I don't have enough room. Let's go sell this. Okay, let's sell. Wait, let's hold on to the wheat and the sugar cane for now, not the display stand. Fossil plaque, art plaque, green pumpkins, yellow pumpkins, fish plaque, not the doll mug. Did I? Fish plaque, art plaque, fossil plaque, and bug plaque. Yeah, there they go. 29,600 sold. That'll free up some room. So now, let's go reel in some fish. And after that, I'm going to stop it here for today. Oh, I missed one of the white pumpkins. Oh, shit. I'll get it. I'll get it. Now, of course, the challenges always vary whenever CJ's in town. See, Chip, I believe, was from New Leaf, which I played a lot, and I need to get back to it. Caught a loach. It's looking at me with reproach. 1 down, 4 to go. Look for that fish shadow. There's one. Now, of course, the challenges always vary. I mean, he could ask for big fish, little fish, so on and so forth. And again, he could ask for 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. I caught a dace. Hope I have some space. That's 2. I couldn't help but do a little Dr. Seuss reference there. I hope you don't mind. It's always important to read, folks. Just like it's okay to get out of the house. Oh, there's a message in a bottle. There's another fish right there. And this one is an anchovy. Stay away from my pizza. That's 3. Keep it up and get 5 in a row. I'm inspired thinking about how anchovies swim in groups. I got some ideas for recipes. Okay. Then again, I had heard that anchovy is used in Caesar salad. But it's been said that the original Caesar salad never had any anchovy in it. So, yeah. This one is a crucian carp. My skills are sharp. That's 4. 1 to go. Oh. Trying to be a little smart, eh? I caught a dace. Hope I have some space. 5 in a row, which means just complete the challenge. Go tell CJ. Let's go tell him. I think he was around here somewhere. Oh, he's moved. He's moved. Oh, there he is. There he is. What up, fashionista? That's what I was trying to say earlier. Picked a name for your English sona yet? Yep. No way! You already caught 5 fish in a row? Now that's gonna make the chat explode. So much for my Seasports challenge. Way to fish! Photo op! Way to write that Seasports challenge! What a haul! Hey, want to sell any of those fish? Because I want to buy. I've got bells for nautical miles, so chime on in. I'll sell. Yeah, fly, fish arrows. Show me what you want to sell. Oh you got a whole school for me? All together, that'll be 1,860 bells. Deal? Deal. Splash! Make my viewers happy. I'll make you happy. Let's make it ring. Yup. We'll definitely make it ring. So, that said, let's find a good stopping spot for today. I see where I would like to... Okay. Right here. Right here looks good. So yes, why not? Right in front of the museum. So, ladies and gentlemen, that does it for this episode of Animal Crossing New Horizons. I apologize that you didn't get to see my house the way it is, but now you saw it and you got to see the brand new design because I got to finish paying off my loans and everything. I can't upgrade the storage. I can do that, but I have to pay 500,000 bells up front, and I don't have it right now. So that's what it all boils down to. So you saw a Seasports challenge, you saw a birthday, you saw the stamp rally. Plenty of good things to go around, so that's what it's all about. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much for watching today's episode of Animal Crossing New Horizons. If you enjoyed this episode, please be sure that you click that like button. Make sure you subscribe here to Tilldawg 2006. There's a lot more great stuff on the way. Please do not forget to follow me on Facebook, Discord, and Patreon. And don't forget, if you support me on Patreon, you'll get early access to all future videos here at Tilldawg 2006. Please make sure you subscribe today. I promise you don't want to miss a thing. Here's a couple suggested videos for you. Thanks again, ladies and gentlemen, and until I see you again, have a wonderful day. See you again soon. Bye-bye.